Metrics. Why should I care? I've heard people, particularly in service industries, that are very against metrics. And probably one of the biggest reasons is so-called they're people focused. These could be people in the nursing profession or teachers, things that are people that are concerned about their patients or students, and all these metrics get forced down their throat when all they have that soft side nature of them and in their daily life. So these people-focused people um, can be resistant to a lot of this top-down metrics push that they get, where it's distracting from their ability to teach or their ability to deal with patients. Uh, and as much as they're told, metrics are the language of management, you need to do this to, get your funding, blah, blah, blah. Yes, metrics are the language of management. They need to measure things to make decisions. Knowledge-based and data-based decisions are huge, have been for some time now, but that's not enough for people-focused people to care that that is the language of management. They're just stay out of my way and let me do my job. And I will argue that if you want to continue to do your job, metrics are the proof that you're being effective. And in fact, you should embrace the metrics, because if you don't embrace them and if you just get them forced on you, because it is the language of management, they are going to pick things that don't make sense to you. They don't make sense to the patient or the student. And if they're looking for proof, you need to help ensure that the proper metrics are defined up front. So when you help them communicate a metric or a value that does make sense to the patient and the student, that proof can then be gathered and shown back, so you can get back to focusing on the people and not a disjointed metric. Again, if you care about your patient and you care about the people, care enough to find the right metric that will work, that you can be engaged in enough to report, so management has some language and some proof, they will continue funding you and allowing you to do your job, because you are doing a great job. And people-focused people will do a great job. There's no problem in that. It's just somewhere there's a bean counter or some budget string that needs to be tugged, and a metric to support that, support you versus someone else, is going to be highly useful. So realize it's just part of the game to allow you the flexibility and freedom to do what you love to do and needs to happen. Help define those metrics, help get the proof that is needed and right for you, so that all the other stuff can take care of itself and you can get back to where you want to be, which is focusing on the people. If you want help in doing that, I've worked with the hardcore data folks, I've worked with the hardcore soft side people. Whichever side you're on, if you want help developing your metric and understanding why you should care, call us at Perry Solutions. We'll help you figure that out, set up smart metrics in your area so that you can focus on your work, but also have the justification and basis for why you are performing well.